Pleasure to speak with you. I
Hi.
do want to get into this character and all of her and Angela's mothering style. I guess is interesting as well too.
Yes.
So I think the first thing has to be like, did they shoot you in full, or was there someone like with a huge iPhone set up getting you? Because a lot of the first we meet you is all through a cell phone to begin with. So did they
Yeah.
do the full camera and they cut it in, or was it like
Yes.
someone was just like Taylor's just right there with the camera with the phone
You
going,
you
"This
do
looks
it both
good."
ways. So they shoot it within the actual camera and then they
Yeah.
shoot you holding the camera. So they actually have the world and then but it was really Taylor's choice to keep me inside that until I actually come into the show.
And it's funny too. I think Angela is kind of a perfect example, not only with Billy, Tommy or Billy Bob's tiredness as a character, but she's also someone who kind of like sets up the past of who they are and what their family was as well.
Mhm.
So, how did you kind of see Angela and how she kind of connected to him and maybe even their present world as well?
Yeah, I mean, look, when you think of Angela and Tommy, this whole world is set in West Texas, okay, in the land of oil and the booms and the busts. So their relationship started during a boom and ended in a bust. So you really see what the cost of that was for her as a mother and figuring out how she was going to take care of her children and support them. So as the story unfolds and you peel back the layers of the onion, you really understand her motivations and what she's had to do to take care of her children. So I think that's amazing to see, but also like, come on, she's a firecracker. She loves Versace. She loves to drip in diamonds. She loves Alaya, and she's fun and provocative and I also love that she's not this super young character, like she's a woman who still kind of lives the life that she wants to live and she lives it her way.
And I think that's the beauty of being on Paramount Plus too, because you can be a little bit more honest with everything from your language to your
Yeah.
mannerisms as well too. So,
Yeah.
what kind of freedom does that allow you to do when it comes to a character like this? Even though essentially it's a movie made into a TV show, cut into a TV show, really. So,
Look, I mean, it's amazing to be on Paramount, but to work under Taylor is really what it's about. I mean, it starts with the writing, and it starts with how he's going to tell this story. And I think that there's so many different characters that come together to create the magic in this, and you feel like the depths of despair, you feel the danger, you feel the joy. I mean, there's so much going on in this show, and I just think that he did an incredible job with it.
speaking of which, Taylor tends to have everyone kind of really thought out, going back and giving you some backstory in there too. And we know his history of creating family togetherness. It always
Hmm.
seems to be very dramatic in a lot of senses too. So how did he kind of, how did you both kind of see Angela, or did he explain her in a way that really kind of just resonated with you?
Yeah, he told me that she was an emotional tornado, and then there were some scenes that he was directing. So it's Taylor, he loves to craft his women, and he did that with Beth on Yellowstone, and he's there, directing the scenes, making sure that it's the vision that he wants. And he kept going like, bigger, you got to do this, da, 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 da. And and I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be over the top, it's gonna be too big. And he goes, there's no such thing as big if it has emotional depth. And this character has a wealth of emotional depth, and she's got the pain and the joy and all these things in her life. So I just had to like really dig deep and go through the roller coaster of emotions with her that she goes through in most scenes.
Right. I do want to ask though too, because something came up when she was talking. Apparently, when they first kind of get back into it, I haven't gone through too many episodes, but she talked about the fact that she was just a redhead. Is there any chance we're going to see you as a redhead, or any kind of jump backs or anything like that too?
No, we'll leave that for Claire Redfield.
We'll do that for sure. Well, thank you kindly. Hope everyone in your world is happy and healthy. We'll
Thank
chat with you
you.
soon.
Bye bye.